Hello, 101.5 FM.
Mebra George. Na Bokodie. Yesterday I was watching you on Good Evening Ghana.
Oh, thank you.
George, Tembia, we are a fierce competitor. Anyway, George, the last time I'm how many jobs? You must say my and NDC. Mo create answer mo lose power in 2016.
The time I mean share with you for share. I mean I said the records are your one. About formal sector job I mean say between 2013 to 2000.
George, Mr. Man onesu kakraba me.
Me say
me too can be better.
Okay, because I'm virtually shouting, you know. Hello.
Yes, I cannot hear you.
Okay, but say between 2013 to 2016, offer Ghana Health Services for data health workers are fired between 2013 to 2016 under His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. For nurses, you fired over 51,000 nurses. For midwives, you fired over 21,000 midwives. Now, medical staff, doctors, fired was in the figure of about 2,000 plus. And other health-related workers, people, lab technicians, it was in the figure of about 21,000. Between 2013 to 2016, health staff in fire was in the region of about 86 to 87,000 in total. And over teaching staff, teachers, fire right from the basic schools, Babidu, the Kamis, Babidu 6 secondary schools now. For over 41,000 teachers. I don't have the figures for non-teaching staffs, but I mean, say for non-teaching staffs will be brave. Between 2009 to 2015, 16,000 companies, new companies, registered over 300,000 workers on net. What it simply means is that new jobs were created by the private sector. Over 16,000 new private entities registered over 375,000 workers. That was net. Then you come to the various models, under why over 100,000 were employed. And all these figures that I'm putting out are verifiable. Then you come to the various interventions under the OIC Opportunities International Center. Over 52,000 jobs were created. Over yes, I established here between 2015 to 2016. At the time, I call on year. Now, over near training more than 2 days, near training over about 6,000, and then 2,000 were given support one way or the other. This week I said, no, it creates immediate jobs. But Omunya in our call Jumano. They came with a work plan. So that area, it created a few number of jobs. There were various other interventions. For instance, cooperatives, it created in the figure of about 19,000 jobs under the cooperatives. And then there are various other sectors that are creating in Juma. By estimation, a figure of about 1 million jobs were created under the economy from various sectors. Government jobs, because of the IMF conditionality, we were doing replacement of people who were leaving, and then in the key sectors of the economy, they were being employed. Let me also state that it is never true that teachers and nurses were not recruited during the NDP. The largest contingent of teachers and then the largest contingent of nurses were all recruited between the period of 2013 to 2016 because teachers and nurses had automatic employment. Meaning, the issue about job creation, you must first look at the resource envelope of the country. Between 2013 to 2016, President Mahama had access to 193 billion Ghana cedis for the whole developmental economy. Oshe, how jobs are created in every modern economy when economies go through difficulties. It is when there is infrastructural development. President Mahama is notified and classified as the infrastructural king in this country. And obeying the number of infrastructure President Mahama has. When infrastructure is being done, it creates numerous jobs. But most of them, they are not permanent jobs. Because projects in India, not our infrastructure, not our job they create here. In the infrastructure sector alone, over 1 million jobs were created.
All right.
Not adding them to jobs that are created because they were for a period.
Okay.
Anytime our jobs, projects there, those jobs comes to an end. What the NPP is promising in our 2020 manifesto, in the NPP for the America launch a press conference, is because of the Jumapa concept now, and where a manifesto. Okay. We know that the biggest problem confronting Ghanaians, the biggest problem confronting young people is unemployment rate.
Okay.
And the data we have from the various agencies and then the statistical services, it says that unemployment has gone up by almost 1.7% within the last 4 years.
Right.
So
George.
Created 2 million jobs in this economy. Certainly, our unemployment rate should have been coming down. Unfortunately for us, it is rather going up.
Okay.
So it is never true. I mean, what share your economy you operate here? Do you think that you 2 million jobs? We are a population of 31 million. Your workforce, because the workforce is people who are able to work. And not sure in labor laws now, the workforce starts from the age of 16 years. And then even 18 years based on the law. You're 60 years, but there is a limit of a number of hours on which me I age. What the NPP is telling us and says that every 15 Ghanaians, based on 2 million jobs number creating on, every 15 million Ghanaians, 2 of them have legal jobs. Meaning, is that the truth?
Anyway, for instance, Momo time na IMF, a ban on employment in Ghana, and Sadia and a year free ho. Buy big send NAPCO. I recruit a lot of unemployed graduates and they 3 years to learn other stuff, a bit menya employment opportunities later on in their lives. Now, most of them 1 million, they've already created 2 million in 4 years. If you say manifesto, no, you can compare more records when you are in government. Our
record in government outshines and outperforms that of the NPP. In the construction sector alone, the construction sector jobs are just like NAPCO jobs. In the construction sector, the NPP because the main construction sector jobs because they are not permanent jobs, even though it sustains you. But main fan count is in the construction sector alone, we said about 1 million jobs. And the numerous construction sites we have in this country. We created over 1 million jobs. Over 1 million jobs. It is all the jobs of 1 million now, we created in various sectors now. So even in agriculture area, the agriculture sector, the number of jobs that were created in the agriculture sector, So if we are going to do a comparison of records, we can only do a comparison of records based on the car available to you to spend. At the time the NDP was in government, we only had one oil field, that is the Jubilee field working. At the time the NDP took over, not 10 fields, no. And then the 10 fields and then the Sankofa field, about the Jubilee field now. So they have 3 oil fields working. The resource pets are any access to in 4 years. 362 billion.
But for instance, 352 billion, can be not a program like the free SHS, which is taking about 2 billion.
The total number of beneficiaries of free SHS is 1.4 million. So I said, and what is the total budget of money that has gone into free SHS? Those are the things we need to interrogate. And like I said, for you to do any analysis about who did what and whose records are better, you must first understand the context in which you are.
All right. Okay.
And when we have 160 billion, projects like the KJTR market, on top of your head, name one project which is attributed to NPP. The Kumasi Airport, even the current expansion project ongoing, is an NDC project.
Right, George.
The KJTR market, all the various developmental projects are here. On top of your head, can you name one project that a monumental NPP by on PRC? Every project you are doing now, a monumental, a 160 billion present, Mahama, at the top of them. The only thing you can attribute their successes to is free SHS. But per their own budget statement in 2017, Kenu Foyata admitted that Omubaya, not President Mahama, started progressively free senior high school. All state school students in secondary school, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, between 2015 and 2016 were progressively free senior high school. They did not pay school fees.
George Medas, you just had a free bidding about George Opare Addo, National Youth Organizer of the NDC. Namote say, Yanni needing come off NDC promise of 1 million jobs in 4 years.
Hello, 101.5 FM.